Hey Gallivanters!
Hey y'all!
So as we are preparing for another 6-week trip, we thought it would be great to let you guys know what we believe are the essentials for your carry-on or backpack for a long-haul flight. We do check a bag. I know a lot of people advocate not checking, and some people can travel out of a backpack. That's not us. We actually do usually check a bag, and then we each take a backpack on the plane with us. So here is our must-haves for your plane ride.
Okay, well, I will start with chapstick. Chapstick is great. You do get very dry on the planes, and you know, if you're prone to cold sores and finger blisters like I am, change of weather, change of altitude, that's the last thing I want. So
yeah, absolutely.
Chapstick.
So also, because you are on a metal tube with God knows how many people and how many people fit on it, wet wipes and hand sanitizer. You just never know what you're going to touch or what may be around or whatever, and so we just always keep some of these with us. If you get the travel size, this is under the TSA limit. Obviously, anything we show you with liquids, make sure you follow the TSA guidelines for liquids, clear plastic bag, 3 ounces or less. So just travel size works perfect for that.
And then another thing to go kind of along the lines of that is, cleaners, face cleaners, makeup remover. If you're like us, we really don't wear makeup on flights, but we at least have it to keep our face clean because it's just, it can get kind of icky.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely. So, one of the things is that flying dehydrates you. It does. That's why you need the lip balm, and I know Tracy's got some other stuff to show you guys. So keeping hydrated is extremely important. So always carry a water bottle with you. Once you get through security, you can fill it up and have it on the flight, and that way, you're not waiting for a stewardess to come by, or just you've got it and it's there. So because I don't know about you guys, but I'm usually already ready for a sip of something before they even get around to take an order, so that way we already have it.
A sip of something.
A sip of something. No. It's always water. It's always water.
Along those lines, eye drops. Now, Melinda doesn't have as much of an issue with that as I do, but long story short, I had LASIK eye surgery about 3 years ago, so my eyes get a little drier than they used to. So any kind of eye drops, Visine, whatever out there, just make sure you have it on hand, because my eyes do get dry and some people have that same issue.
Yep. So the other thing is for noise, earplugs, and you can get just the basic cheap foamy variety. I actually have some challenges with pressure. I also have a challenge sometimes with motion sickness. So I have these, I think they're called earplanes. Yeah, earplanes.
Earplanes, yeah.
And they go in, and I actually keep these in at least during takeoff and landing. Once we're at cruising altitude, I can take them off. But they just go in like a normal earplug, but they actually help relieve some of the pressure, so I don't get any headaches or any sort of issues from that. So we've got 3 or 4 packages of these that she usually has a spare in her backpack in case I lose mine. So, but something in your ears for blocking out sound. So these don't work as well as regular earplugs for that purpose, but they do certainly muffle some of it. So that does help. And then once we get to altitude, I can switch to one that's a little bit better about blocking out sound.
And then kind of keeping with the theme, an eye mask. Now sometimes depending, you get on flights and they give you eye mask, or they have eye mask there depending, but this just helps keep the light out, and it just helps if you're trying to sleep. So an eye mask.
We also keep a small little plastic baggie with us of a basic first aid kit. It's just got your basic Band-Aids, some Pepto, some Dramamine, anything just that you might need, on a flight that you want to have handy and available to you. We always keep that with us.
And then, fresh breath. Toothpaste, toothbrush, whatever you want, self-explanatory. Fresh breath is a must.
Yes. Yeah, and you feel nasty after.
Yeah.
And if you're fortunate enough to get to sleep on the flight, when you first wake up,
morning breath isn't the greatest.
No, so definitely want that. Which, speaking of, we don't have it here, but we always pack an extra set of clothes with us because, like I said, we do check a bag, and you just never know. If you miss a connection, if your bags get delayed, if there's, 1,000 reasons that you and your luggage may not be at the same place at the exact same time. So just one complete outfit we always carry with us. Actually, another trick too, just so you guys know, I always carry one of Tracey's outfits in my suitcase, or a complete change of clothes, and she carries one in hers, so that way if one of our suitcases makes it and the other one doesn't, we've each at least got, one change of clothes. So between that and what we have in our backpacks, we can get by for several days while waiting for, luggage to
Hopefully
arrive.
they'll find it.
Right. Whatever may happen. So just always take a change of clothes with you.
But if you've seen some of our other videos, you'll notice that we're all about clean drawers and socks. So
Yes.
make sure that's in your backpack.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then another thing most people don't think about, and I know they talk about this, on planes, long flights, but compression socks. They're not the most stylish things.
No.
But they do work. I do have an issue with blood clots, so this is a must for me.
Yes.
Not everybody, but I would recommend it just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, and as we get older, sometimes different things start happening. So if you're closer to that Gen X generation as we are, if you ever have any challenges with your feet swelling when you fly or anything like that, those definitely make a big difference. The other thing is, we've alluded to this in previous videos, we always have a pad and a pen with us. You just never know when you're going to need to take notes, brainstorm, whatever.
Play hangman.
Tic-tac-toe, whatever. But also for filling out immigration forms, you need a pen, and oftentimes they're never enough to go around on a plane. So if you have your own pen, you are definitely ahead of the game in getting that done.
I guess maybe to sum up the kind of, toiletries, we have some face moisturizers and deodorant. There's nothing worse than being next to a stinky person on a plane. So,
well, and also if you get, like we discussed earlier, or if you're
delayed somewhere, miss a flight, whatever it is, at least you have some of the essentials to get you by.
Yeah. Another thing that we always like to take with us is some kind of snack. So, Kind bars, we've got RX bars, protein bars. These are easy. You usually get through security pretty easy with them. You just never know when you're going to get hangry. So, and that's not fun for anybody. So we always take some snacks, and that way we've got them when we need them.
And we always stop at the store after security because we don't always have the healthy stuff. But
Right.
Another thing, and like she said, we've said this in other videos, prescription medications. Whatever you have, keep it in your backpack. Do not put it in your check-in luggage. Even if you have a carry-on, put it in there. Just keep it with you at all times because you never know when something's going to happen, or your luggage will get lost, or you're delayed, or miss a flight once again.
Or depending on how long the flight is, you may need to take it.
During your flight.
Yeah. So comfort item. We have a small fleece blanket. You can tell, it folds up pretty small. It'll slide right in. I know some people, or particularly women, will take, large scarves that they can use as a blanket as well, or, just a jacket that you can use, because you never know if your flight's actually going to have blankets, and even if they have, you're not sure where they've been or how clean they are. So we just always have something we can use because it does get chilly usually.
And along those lines, a pillow. These come in handy. Once again, you may not get a pillow on the flight. It keeps your head from bopping back and forth, depending. So yeah, just a travel pillow. You can get them anywhere, all kinds of shapes and sizes, whatever you prefer. But I would definitely have one of these with you.
And then a tablet. So again, you can watch movies on this. You can take notes. You can, write blogs. You can read books off of your e-reader. We just always have our tablets with us.
And then extra cords and a battery bank. I would take this out, but I think, those of you probably know what a battery bank is, but it just keeps it in case, our, laptops, iPads, whatever it is, starts draining. We have extra cords. They don't take up too much room in the backpack, so, keep that in mind.
Well, and, just to kind of summarize some of this, we are doing that. We carry all of this all of the time. We have flown certainly business class and first class before, or premium, but those are, you just don't know what the amenity kits are going to be. So we always take this regardless of which class we're flying. That way we've got it if we need it, and if we don't, then great, we've got extra. So
exactly.
Just so that goes, because sometimes you have plugs and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it depends on what class seat you're in, and even then there's no guarantee they're going to work. Right. So we just always carry battery banks. And the final thing for me is laptop. We just always have those with us. Again, whether it's watching TV or doing a little work or whatever it is we need to do with it, we just always have our laptops with us.
Yep. And then I guess the final thing would be earphones, earbuds, headphones, noise canceling headphones. Yep. We have a pair, but for some reason we can't find them.
Yeah.
So, but just keep that in mind. It goes along kind of with the travel pillow, the eye mask, and it just helps you get helps you get better rest.
Yes, for sure.
If you can sleep on a plane. Some people can, some people can't, but
yep. And then we have two final things, and one is to bring your patients. You've got a whole lot of people in a very confined space for an extended period of time, and it's just you just need to bring your patients with you.
And the second thing is kindness.
Yes.
Regardless of if you're traveling or not, you need to be kind to one another. But, traveling can bring the worst out in people. And then some people we've noticed, they forget all common sense.
Oh, yeah. It just all goes out the window.
Yeah, they just forget it.
Yeah.
So just bring your patience and your kindness, and even if you're having a bad day, somebody could be having a worse day. So
Absolutely.
Just smile and say how you doing and go on about your business.
Right. So that sums it up, guys. Those are our long haul flight essentials. We hope this helps you guys in planning for your trip. If you think we missed anything, or something we have is not the right thing, let us know in the comments.
Make sure you hit subscribe and the like button.
Absolutely, so you'll get notified. And then if you want a more detailed list of these things, they will be on our blog at gallivantinggals.com.
Hit the little bell
for notifications.
Ding dong.
And that's it, guys. We'll see y'all next time. And just remember,
live your best life.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.